Hi, I'm Christine Phipps, and I recently created the Christine Phipps Family Foundation. But a little background to that and how that happened. I became a court reporter in 1994, a long time ago. At that time, I was a single mom, recently divorced with two children, and times were definitely tough. It took a while to get my career launched, and I had actually retired from banking before that, before it led me into court reporting, in hopes that I could create a future for my children and wouldn't live paycheck to paycheck and could afford shoes more than 4 times a year. But I remember in the early days, the only way you could stay connected to your peers was either through membership, which I couldn't afford at the time. I remember that membership sitting on my desk, and I could never afford to pay that bill, along with many other bills. But it led me into, over time, building that career and being able to afford so much more off that little machine. And then, going to convention was probably a huge game changer. It took a while before I was able to afford to do that. But being surrounded by your peers, and I know today is very different because we're connected through social media and it feels like we know people, even though we don't, because we just see a little picture on social media and we're on a keyboard. But when you are there with your peers, it is so inspiring to see the Olympians, what I call the Olympians of court reporting, competing for the fastest, Q&A in real time. It's just absolutely amazing. The energy in the room is just unfathomable. And, to go to classes and seminars and see what other people are doing and pick up even just 1 or 2 tidbits each year. It's what got me involved then in serving on committees. I got involved with the technology committee, which I absolutely loved. And I worked with some of the absolute greatest people in the industry. And then that led into one thing after another. I ended up on the board. I ended up becoming your president. And in 2010, I actually started my own company, Phipps Reporting, which was just absolutely amazing. It started off with just me and my partner. We're the court reporters, and one by one, some of the greatest stenographers joined us and created a company that had an amazing reputation. But none of this would have happened without that little machine, without all the people that helped me along the way, that helped me get there, whether it was encouraging words at a seminar, whatever it was along the way. And I think that that's what the important thing is. And that's what brought me here today and creating my foundation, because I've given back as much as I possibly can to my profession. I wanted to make sure that I didn't just take from it. And as I kept getting more, I kept wanting to give more and more back. And it's what led me to creating the foundation. Now it's not just going to be court reporting, but hopefully I'll be able to help in the communities where I live and things like that. But none of that would have happened without all these people that I met along the way that helped me create this wonderful company and gave me such a great career that I still love today. But the thing is that I think that you can never, ever forget the people that got you there, the people that helped you along the way. You have to always keep giving back. And so after having served as your president, I think the only thing I had left to give back would be to create these scholarships so that other people like me, hopefully, all those years ago that couldn't afford that membership, much less an airplane ticket and getting to convention. I hope that I can help somebody else get to that convention and be inspired and be able to create a legacy for their children, be able to put them through school or whatever it is that you're aiming to do in life. And then I hope that those people give back and remember the act of kindness that the foundation was able to spread to them and that they will do that for somebody else someday. That little 22 key machine has done amazing things, not only for me, but for lots of people. And so with that, I've partnered with NCRF, my foundation, and the NCRF to create these 10 scholarships that will be given out per year, approximately $1,000 a piece. And they will be used to help fund the parts of convention that they would need to be able to get there, whether it's airplane flights or whatever. So we'll be choosing 10 people each year, and I hope that it leads into great things. And so with that, thank you all for your kindness to me as your president during the pandemic, all the kind words that people have shared with me over the years, all the help that any one of you, every conversation was some kind of a help to me. And I hope that you accept this as my way of saying thank you.